Hello everyone, Renee here, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card reading. This reading is for the week of September 13th, 2021. You're going to choose one of these three cards, and the accompanying reading is going to be for you. If it doesn't seem to make sense, go ahead and jump to your second choice, or maybe just watch the whole video, because as you know, many people are watching, hopefully, and I'm trying to tap into all of you and just get some general messages. So which card do you feel drawn to at this time? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you've made up your mind, you can look below at the timestamps and fast forward to your reading. Thanks for watching. Hello Group 1, if you chose the first card, this is your reading for this week of September 13th, 2021. Here's your card. Number 44, loyalty, responsibility, relationships, construct, and self-care. This is also affiliated with the gemstone emerald. So you might want to hang on to your piece of emerald this week, or wear your emerald jewelry to help balance out that heart chakra for self-care. That's really what it's good for, is for self-care, loving yourself, forgiving yourself, and taking care of your heart and emotions. So let's delve into the tarot and see what else you need to know. That flipped out. We'll use it first. So first out, we have the Lovers, Group 1, coming out first for you. Next, we have the Empress, Page of Coins, Six of Swords, and finally the King of Wands. Okay, so let me take a look at these cards. I might have to build off a few. Let me move them up just a little bit here. The Lovers. This could have to do with relationships. Let me draw on that and see if it's relationships or if it has to do with a choice. Knight of Coins. All right. Definitely it's about a relationship that maybe has been slow in the making. So either you're moving slowly, or someone is moving slowly towards you, or someone who has been patient in pursuing you, or vice versa. This Knight is kind of like slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so either you haven't been ready for a relationship, or this other person has not been ready. But that seems to be one of the first messages for you this week, Group 1, is about this relationship, okay? This connection you have with this person. Someone involved could be an earth sign, possibly, just as a side note, but in general, that's just the patient, persistent, reliable, and loyal Knight. We have the Empress, we have feminine energy, more love here. Oh my gosh, Two of Cups. So I would say with the Empress and the Knight of Coins, there definitely is a lot of earth involved. So you or this person coming in or in your life or prevalent here has a lot of earth or earth prevalent in their chart, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Empress, feminine energy, but we have the Two of Cups as well. And this can be just a partnership, but I feel for you, because we also have the Lovers, that it is a relationship. So it truly is something deep and meaningful, and could be possibly moving to the next level this week. You're afraid, or the other person is afraid. That's kind of a normal reaction to something like this, possibly, but there is the hesitation. There is, however, good communication and clear communication between you, is what I'm getting psychically so far. And because you get along so well, because you can just chill with this person, you feel very comfortable with this person, I do feel like it is something that's going to last. Let's put it that way. Whether you end up, you know, getting married or having a life together or whatever you want to call it, it's definitely a beneficial partnership, all right? We do have Six of Swords coming with the Page of Cups. It's definitely an invitation for movement, an invitation or good news about a transitional period or a transfer. If you've been wanting a transfer with your work, this possibly could be that coming in. If you're wanting to relocate, this is maybe getting a job in the area that you would rather be living in. That's what that's all about. We have King of Wands coming in. This is usually a person that is male energy. It's fire energy. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarian energy. But essentially the King of Wands is extremely sociable, fiery, spontaneous, and fun. A lot of fun. Also can be very creative, but essentially just loves being around people. Sometimes this person can be the leader of the pack. They are definitely not afraid of the spotlight, let's put it that way. So that could be you. That could be this other person coming in as a romantic interest. Yeah, Knight of Swords. That for me can be my knight in shining armor. There's another validation for me as a reader that this has to do with a relationship, a romantic relationship. So let's see what else I can tell you about your week, aside from all this relationship stuff that seems to be prevalent for you, Group 1. Let's just draw a few more on top here. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, and the Four. It's like, okay, we're going to move right on over to creative stuff and career, which is what this is all about. Getting something done very quickly. Doing it very well. And becoming known or getting something started that is very stable, or a stable base, a stable foundation for a creative project, for a business, or for your work in general. That's all stellar, Group 1. Looks great. Let's draw a few more on the relationship stuff. Let me see what else I can tell you about that. What I do know is that for most of you, this is someone that you've already been hanging out with, okay? They have feelings for you. If you didn't realize it, you will probably realize it this week. They might open up, or vice versa. Because, where is that? Yeah, Page of Coins can be somebody opening up a little bit, communicating how they feel. Page of Cups, definitely, that's right on top here. There's communication here. There's the sharing of emotions and feelings. Let's see what else I can get for you. So someone involved could be the Queen of Swords. This is feminine energy. This can be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But essentially this would be someone who is very independent and someone who is not afraid to be alone. Perhaps this person has been alone for quite a while. She can be the widow. She can be the single person, usually a female. So there is the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, and a lot of earth energy in here with all this romance, Group 1. But work, no problems there. You're getting it done. You are probably very good at what you do. You're not making any mistakes. Even though you're doing it quickly, you're doing it succinctly, whatever it is you do for work. And this is just stability there. It's stability with your work. It is stability in home in some instances, but with it being the third wand here and me asking about work and other things, that's what I feel it is. Or it could be your own business, whatever it is you do for a living. Now we look at the loyalty card again. Responsibility, relationships, construct, and self-care. Relationships and construct, right? Relationships and the construction of the relationship. How the relationship is and what it is maybe morphing into. It feels to me like it could be a leveling up, okay? It could be a leveling up for you. Let's draw a few more cards to close out your reading for the week, Group 1. So for you, we have first Bellflower, Campanula. This is a flower all about gratitude, being grateful. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow by Melody Beatty. We also have for you the pink rose, Rose centifolia, grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection, then, is the pursuit of sweetness and light. Matthew Arnold. So there you go. Don't forget that your stone for the week is emerald. And now you have the two flowers, the bellflower and the pink rose. Your focus seems to be on relationships. It said it in the first card. We got validation with the tarot. Also on self-care, okay? Be easy on yourself this week. Take care of yourself. You definitely are taking care of your responsibilities with work. There's no worries there. Nothing really came up about your health. I feel like everything's going to be pretty status quo when it comes to your health, whether it's physical, mental. But there you go, Group 1. That seems to be your week in a nutshell. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 2. If you chose the second card, this is your reading for this week, the week of September 13th, 2021. So your first card is number 30, Direction. True calling and life path are your first and key messages for you for the week. So we're going to jump right into the tarot, Group 2. Let's see what specifics I can get for you about your week. Okay, so for you we have Four of Cups. Move this a little bit. We have Strength. We have Two of Coins. King of Cups. And the World. Group 2. This looks like a fantastic week so far, let me tell you. The first card, this can be about boredom. Sometimes maybe, okay, you're a little bored. Let's see what happens with that, or maybe why that is. Ace of Cups. Okay. Let me do one more on there. King of Wands. Okay. Looks like if you are being represented as the King of Wands, this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, sun or moon sign, or a lot of fire in your chart. Could mean maybe you're a little bit bored with the relationship, if you're in a relationship. If you're not, maybe it just means you're bored with the dating scene. You haven't met anyone special. It's getting old. Maybe you're going to want to give it a break, you know, stopping that online dating for a while. It's kind of what it looks like. But if you're in a relationship, which is probably the most likely case here, I would say do some things to spice it up. Make some plans. Do something differently to break the monotony of the day-to-day. All right? Because there is a little bit of boredom there. But I will say with that Ace of Cups, it does kind of promise a soulmate coming in if you're not already in a relationship. And if you are, that is probably your soulmate. You're probably with a soulmate. And things are just a little bit dull right now. So kind of do what you can to spice it up. All right, let's see. We've got Strength, Fortitude. We've got the Two of Coins. Let's draw on those. Got the Moon and the Sun. Oh my gosh, definitely balancing. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, Strength, Fortitude. We've got mental aspect, emotional aspect, physical aspect, feminine, masculine. Definitely these all need to be in balance this week. You're working to balance these things out. Also, it could be balancing work-life or work-play, if you will, okay? Balancing the yin and the yang, the masculine, feminine. That maybe it has to do with a relationship, you know, maybe things are out of balance. Maybe you're encompassing too much feminine and your partner's too much masculine. So you might need more masculine and they might need more feminine, etc. That's kind of what I'm getting psychically for you. So try to think of creative ways to balance that out. All right, to balance that energy out this week. You will be doing it, you'll be able to do it, but I feel like each of you is going to come up with your own creative way to do that. And it adds joy to your life. It's adding joy to your week for sure. We do have the King of Cups here. Now, we mentioned the King of Wands earlier. King of Cups is water energy. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So maybe this is you, maybe that's your partner, or vice versa. Let's see what we get with the World. But essentially, it's a really good card. It's completion of a cycle. Okay, there we go. All right. Completion of a cycle. You have made a decision about something materialistic is what I'm getting. It's about your home or financial planning or your future with money. So this week marks the end of possibly contemplating what to do about your future. That's what the World card here for you is all about. So you are now deciding what you want to do with your future. Maybe that's what this is all about. I love how it all kind of plays in to each other, how the cards play into each other and validate each other. True calling life path, all right? Some people don't actually find their true calling until they are midlife or older. Some people have multiple careers. You are no different. You do not have to be stuck in a career that you don't like. That's what's going on here. You're thinking further future. You're thinking, what do I want to be doing in 15, 20, 30 years? Do I want to be working in this office? Do I want to be working here in this hospital or with this company or factory, whatever it might be? You're doing some deep thinking, and this is turning over a new leaf. This is changing something for you. You making this decision. We've got 2 2s here. So you've been, kind of thinking about this, deliberating over this for quite a while, and I feel like you do come to a decision this week, Group 2. Let's see what else I can tell you about your week. Maybe you're quitting your job and you're starting a business because you feel like this idea that you have is your true calling or your life path or is more true to your life path, okay? I don't feel any of us really, become too divergent of our life path. I think our path can involve several threads that we might go along that are all part of our true life path. But we have free will. Okay, so let's draw some more cards, see what else I can tell you, Group 2. Okay, we have 3 of coins, Queen of coins, and Justice, another balancing card. Okay, lots of balancing happening this week. Something you've been stressing over, you're figuring it out, you're feeling balanced out. Definitely with the money here, this is working with other people, talking to other people. It could be getting financial advice or advice about your health. I feel this is you, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. You're on top of your game this week, Group 2. When it comes to finances, you're doing great. You're planning, you're structuring. When it comes to your health, you're doing great. You're following your regimen, whatever it is you need to do to stay and feel your best. You're just on point this week, Group 2. On point. And everything's pretty balanced out. We're going to draw some 2 final oracle cards. Whoops, I had the book in there on accident. And see what else I can tell you. I did want to mention as well with this first card, the stone is amazonite. So if you have some amazonite, that would be beneficial for you this week, Group 2. So let's see what 2 flowers would benefit you this week. First we have violet, faithfulness and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth, by Madame Guizot. So your first flower is the yellow violet, and your second one is sweet pea, blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls, by the one and only Joseph Campbell. If you have not heard of him, Google and do some reading. Look at that, blissful pleasure. Maybe that's your true calling, is your bliss, and you figure it all out this week, Group 2, or at least some of it, right? There you go. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you chose the third card, this is your reading. So here is your first card and kind of the key card for your reading. And you have 34, joy, affirmation, surroundings, light, and beauty. I love this card. This was actually the card that I pulled along with my sunflower card for the weekend cards that I posted on Instagram. If you don't follow me there, I am Mystical Renee, Renee. I try to post daily. Let's delve into the tarot for you, group 3. Also, with that first oracle card that's from the Universal Folk Oracle, your stone for the week is amber. So if you have any amber, keep it close to you this week. It's going to benefit you. All right, let's delve into the tarot. 9 of Cups comes up first. The Star. Oh my gosh, 2 wish cards in a row, group 3. 9 of Swords, another 9. We have the Death card, the end of something, and Justice. Very interesting cards, group 3. Interesting cards. So I'm going to draw first on the 2 wish cards. There is a wish that is coming true for you this week, and it's a big one. So let's see what it might have to do with. Okay. Oh, wow. It's either sickness or money. Okay. So you are both. Some of you might be worried about both. Illness or finances, or both. It could be your illness, a loved one's illness, your finances, a loved one's finances, or all of the above. There will be some respite from that worry this week because we've got 2 wish cards here. So there's going to be better health and there's going to be better finances. If you aren't working, there's going to be money coming in, or maybe you'll get some interviews with promises of finding work, or your loved one. Maybe you'll receive good news from a doctor about some tests or lab work, things like that. Good news coming for you, group 3, in those areas. Now we have 9 of Swords. Let's draw on that and the Death card because I do feel like they go together. So let's see. Anxiety. That's anxiety. Maybe it has to do with that. Let's see. Got the Sun. Okay. And the World. You maybe, some of you have been very worried about someone who is very ill. All right? You've been worried about them passing away. There is a big fat no, not happening this week. There is an improvement here. Some of you, this is simply the end of anxiety, or again, a little break from your anxiety. If you have an issue with anxiety or depression, there is an end of that. There is a lessening of that this week. We have joy for you. The Sun is joy, and joy is joy. We have the end of a cycle for you. So if you have some kind of cyclic anxiety or depression, there's definitely a break from that this week. Justice is balance, but I'm going to draw on it just to see if there's anything else we need to know about the Justice card. Yes, working very hard to get to where you are. You've worked very hard to get this far. Whatever this is, whether it's anxiety, whether it's just mental health in general or physical health in general, you've been working very hard. So you have actually played a part in making these wishes come true. You're not just sitting back and hoping. You've been taking action is what I'm getting psychically. And that's definitely paying off this week, group 3. Let's see what else I can tell you about your week. So we have the 9 of Wands. There's a little bit of protection here. Queen of Cups. And the Devil. All right. 9 of Wands is all about kind of building up your defenses. The Queen of Cups is emotions. She's emotional. This could be you, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Very intuitive, very emotional, very loving and compassionate and psychic. And we have the Devil, which has to do with earthly pleasures. Sometimes it's negative behaviors or evil, etc., but generally it's earthly pleasures. So let's see what that has to do with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Cups could be you. Okay. Clarity of mind. There we go. Okay. Clarity of mind. Definitely many of you who have had mental health issues, depression, bipolarism, whatever it might be, anxiety, or a mix of all of those. There's a little bit of a respite from that. You have, I'm hearing from my guides, you have experienced this recently. The Tower, your world crumbling. Maybe you have recently experienced a death and you've been grieving, and that's why you've been so emotional, kind of in a negative way. The Ace of Cups is trumping those. This is bliss and joy, love and happiness, and you feeling joyful again, okay? Feeling optimistic about the future, feeling unafraid, maybe even fearless, feeling compassionate, feeling grateful, appreciating everything in your life. This really is the key word for you, Group 3, is joy. I feel like you've been through a lot mentally and emotionally, and you deserve it. And it's gonna start kind of peeping its bright sunshine for you this week. So just hang in there, hang in there. You can do it. You can do it. You are deserving of joy and love. And this week you will feel that gratitude again. You will feel that motivation, that lightness, that beauty. Let's see what flowers are good for you for this week. For you first, we have trumpet gentian, power and healing. Yes, Group 3. You, out of all the groups, I feel need the most healing this week. Your mood has been low, and I feel depression, I feel anxiety. So I'm glad that we're getting this healing for you. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. All right? Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for all that you do have. Don't focus on what you've lost, okay? And if you are grieving someone, grief is the price we pay for love, okay? Grief is the price we pay for love. We also have for you clematis, intelligence, and mental beauty. So we've got mental as well as emotional here. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr. Beauty coming up twice. You are beautiful, your soul is beautiful, and your life will be beautiful again. You will feel it, you will know it. You are the Queen of Cups in the best sense, and she is intuitive and grateful and compassionate and caring and blissful and deserving of love. So for you, Group 3, deep messages, important messages. I wish you all the best. Know that I am sending you healing energy, and I hope you have a great week. Bye. Hello, hello. You know we're going to do the bonus collective reading. And we're going to draw one card from the Universal Folk Oracle. And here it is. It is authenticity, individual, unique self, and love. Love yourself. Honor your uniqueness. Honor your individuality. Honor your authenticity, everyone. Let's draw a few of the Botanical Inspirations cards for all of us this week. And I will, in just a moment, look up the stone that's affiliated with this card. I'll look in the booklet. Could be lapis, but we'll check. We have my favorite flower, iris, rainbows, and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars, of course. And we'll do one more flower card for the week. We have white rose, new start, and wisdom. I love that. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle, of course. So let's look up what stone is affiliated with this card, number 35. This is such a beautiful deck. Universal Folk Oracle by Anita Inverarity. Love it. I just got it a week or two ago. Okay, so the crystal is sodalite. Sodalite is the crystal. So if you have some sodalite on hand, utilize it this week, everyone. Let's draw just a few tarot cards and see what's happening in a general sense for all of us this week, looking at the energies. And I always mean to look at the planets before I do these generalized readings here, but I tend to forget to do that, so I do apologize. I'm pretty sure, do we have a full moon on the 20th? Full moon or new moon? Probably the full. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's in Pisces. All right. Tarot, we have the Fool. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Coins. Make sure I can fit all of these. We have the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. And the 8. Okay. So the only issue this week that we're all going to have is to maybe free ourselves of our self-containment. Okay. This is entrapment, but it can be self-inflicted or self-made. And you can escape it. All you have to do is want to. All you have to do is want to. I don't want to be in this place anymore. I want to escape. Whether it's a mental state or an emotional state, or I've heard from several people during this whole COVID thing, people have become a little bit agoraphobic and sociophobic, including myself, to be honest with you. And it's been kind of tough getting back out there. That's what that card reminds me of right now for all of us. But I feel, gosh, especially with two aces, Ace of Swords, which is mental clarity, Ace of Wands, which is energy and creative energy and fiery energy, with the Fool, which is a new beginning. We've got a lot of good things happening this week, most likely with other people. Sharing the load. Helping each other, working together is what that's all about. Let's draw some more tarot. Just a few more. See what we get for all of us. The World. I'm just not surprised. These are amazing. The Wheel of Fortune. Amazing cards for all of us, you guys. 8 of Cups is leaving that which no longer serves us. And I feel what no longer serves us is this isolation. That's the word I was looking for. That isolation no longer serves us. It's time to get out and about if we can, safely. I want people to get out and about and feel comfortable and have fun and kind of get back to normalcy a little bit if we can. Some countries are still in lockdown, or they're in lockdown again, and it's just been very difficult. Reach out however you can. If you're not getting out and about, reach out through Zoom meetings or FaceTimes, all right? Any way you can to make connections with others this week, okay? The stone, again, is sodalite. The keywords for all of us are authenticity, individual, unique, self, and love. All right, have a great week.